My enemies are many. My equals are none. In the shade of olive trees, they said Italy could never be conquered. In the land of pharaohs and kings, they said Egypt could never be humbled. In the realm of forest and snow, they said Russia could never be tamed. Now they say nothing. They fear me, like a force of nature, a dealer in thunder and death. I say, I am Napoleon. I am Emperor. Burn it!
Some men live a simple life, while others have a fire that threatens to engulf the world. I do not know when the fire in Napoleon first burned. Perhaps he had always had a destiny, but sometimes destiny can use a little help, or even a revolution. The old ways were drowned in a tide of blood. A man could be whatever he wanted if he could weather the storm. In 1796, Napoleon was sent to command the army of Italy. We knew that Austria would fight in Germany. We knew the Italian campaign had become pointless. Napoleon thought differently. That was his talent. I will lead you through the most fertile plains in the world. You will find there honor, glory, and riches, he told us. The soldiers listened, but they didn't believe. They had long been without hope, without glory.
It is a crucial time in the war between France and the coalition. With the majority of French forces engaging Austria in the Rhineland, you've been placed in command of the destitute Armée d'Italie near the French-Italian border. Faced with impending invasion from Austrian forces stationed in Italy, it is vital that you address your army's dire situation and secure a foothold in the region before setting your sights on Austria itself. Capture Klagenfurt, and your forces will have a clear path to Vienna. The stronghold of Mantua may prove to be a challenging obstacle, although its seizure is vital if you hope to weaken the Austrian position in Italy. You will also face resistance from Austria's coalition ally, the Kingdom of Piedmont, Sardinia. Subjugating this nation, along with any other Italian states that stand in your way, will ensure you sufficient resources to crush the Austrians and overthrow the coalition once and for all.
Hey guys, Quicksilver Gaming here, bringing you what was promised for the new year. Yes, Total War Napoleon has entered the YouTube channel. So we are playing as Napoleon in the Napoleon campaign, and I did promise you guys Napoleon Total War 3 mod, but I did find out that it doesn't work for the Italian campaign, and I feel like you can't do a proper Napoleon playthrough without starting with the Italian campaign and running through the course of the entire campaign. So I guess my plan is play Darthmod, if you didn't recognize Princess Leia in the top left, for the Italian campaign. We'll see what we can play in the Egyptian campaign, but I know that Napoleon Total War 3 mod works for the 1805 Europe campaign, and we'll definitely be doing that there. Each of these little campaigns will be an individual playlist on my channel, and I might at the very end make one large playlist that has all of the Napoleon Total War campaign playthrough in it, but If you just want to watch one of the campaigns, there'll be a playlist for each of the individual campaigns, which will be the Italian campaign, the Egyptian campaign, and the 1805 campaign. We might eventually do a peninsular campaign, and then we might try to do Waterloo at the very end, but no promises there. But the 3 campaigns I mentioned are definitely ones that'll make their way onto the channel. They might not be back to back to back, it just depends how they fit into the channel. But once I start one of those campaigns, they'll probably be like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then try to get out an episode on Saturday if possible. Maybe another one on Sunday if the views and the likes are really doing well. Now, one thing to note in the Darthmod, I can rename these units, and I feel like it's a lot of fun for you guys, or just all viewers in general, if you guys want to take some agency in the campaign and have some names for the units yourselves. I haven't done this in my Civil War campaign, and I really should do. I'll definitely do it in the future. But if you want a unit named, just mention so in a comment below. If you want to mention what kind of unit it is, and then what the name is that you want, try to keep it remotely appropriate. I mean, obviously, some humor is good, but just try to keep it relatively family-friendly. Don't go off the rails there. As I mentioned, I have a Discord. The link will be in the description below. I'll also have a channel in the Discord that is a unit name suggestion in there. If I have any YouTube members, they'll get first priority. Outside of that, it's just going to be like a first come, first serve. And if you don't specify a unit, I'll just backflow it into where I feel like it's most appropriate. You'll notice in Darthmod, besides Princess Leia being the annoying advisor, which I believe I've turned all the advisors off moving forward, so we shouldn't have any of those issues. Darthmod does increase the unit sizes, and it does help make the AI at least a little bit better than it is in the base game. That's always one of the big knocks on Total War, is that the AI is pretty much crap. So anyways, we have the Kingdom of Sardinia as an enemy. We also have the Austrian Empire as an enemy. Right now, the Republic of Venice and the Papal States, and who is this? The Grand Duchy of Tuscany and the Republic of Lucca. They are all at peace with us. We have to take Klagenfurt. I forget what our overall victory condition is. We have to take Klagenfurt. It doesn't really say when we have to take it, but I think it's like a year. Late December 1797. It's currently April 1796. So we have to take that. So there is a little bit of a time constraint. I imagine this campaign will probably be anywhere in the ballpark of like 12 to 20 episodes. I know that's quite a spread there, but it just depends how many battles there are and how many battles I edit out. I probably won't do any auto-resolves in this campaign, but if it's clearly a battle that's not worth time, I will edit out that battle unless I get an overwhelming cry for every single tiny battle to show up. But Napoleon Total War is notorious for having absolutely garbage auto-resolves, and I do want to play relatively optimal in this campaign. Now, that being said, I have not played this game in a very, very long time, so I will be making tons of mistakes. I appreciate any comments you guys make about things I could do better, tips, tricks, all of those things. I haven't played this game in forever. I haven't played Darthmod in forever, so any advice you guys have, I will willingly take it. Just, you know, don't hurt my feelings too much, but, you know, you can make fun of me as much as you want. It's all in good jest. I like to reply to all of you guys and like all of your comments back, because if you take the time to comment, I definitely want to read them, and it definitely makes my day. Anyways, Napoleon is down here. He has some Grenadiers of the Line, Fusiliers, and then 2 Revolutionary Infantry and some Militia, 6-pounders, Dragoons, and then, of course, his retainers. Over here, we have Jean Sourier. I probably butchered that. I'm terrible at French, so please forgive me if I butcher too many things. He does have some Chasseurs à Cheval, and then 6-pounders, Chasseurs on the foot, the light infantry version. 2 Revolutionary Infantry and some National Guard, and I believe we have another Revolutionary Infantry and National Guard back here. With, who is this? Jean-Andre Massignac. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. I'm not too familiar with all of Napoleon's, what would they be called? Marshals? I believe they were all called marshals. I know, you know, the important ones, but I have to brush up on my Napoleonic history. Anyways, let's get the first battle going. I know this battle's a little bit interesting. It's on a weird hill that causes some issues, especially with how units move on the battlefield. They have their own dragoons. They have a single battery of artillery, some fusiliers, and then some landwehr, which are basically the Austrian version of militia. I think they are... yeah, they're very much militia. I think they're slightly better at melee defense, but our morale is way better. That might be because of Napoleon himself. Let's dive right on in, though. Alright, here we are on the battlefield. Let's just get some counter battery fire going right away. I know that our artillery should be able to handle that. Now, what is going on here? As I said, this map is... the Total War... I love Total War, but Total War is also easy to hate on because it has terrible things like that, like a map that just really doesn't work. Alright, so their cavalry's running in. Let's see if we can blast their artillery, or not artillery, their cavalry, as it runs in. Also probably need to form square with these guys, form square... oh, they can't form square, that's interesting. Form square with these guys, give them a nice solid grape shot, and then probably charge in with... oh goodness, this map is absolutely garbage. Can they... oh, hopefully they didn't clip my artillery. I do need to start blasting their guns again, so let's do that. Looks like their cavalry absolutely routed, which was very good. Let's get you guys out of square, moving up into the forest. Let's move these grenadiers who I had in reserve over here. Our general just took... poor Napoleon just got blown apart. Ah! Amazing. No, my humor is terrible. This is what I'm talking about, this map being just a nightmare to move your troops about. It's really not a good map, unfortunately. Can you guys run? That would be great. How are we doing in the artillery duel? Looks like they're down to 1 gun, which is phenomenal. Their cavalry is not quite dead, which is rather unfortunate. I need to group you guys. That's something I've been terrible about. Oh goodness, trying to get these guys to form up is an absolute nightmare. What are you guys doing? And then the camera angles are, you know, oh jeez. This is really the map that gives me the biggest fits because of how it... there we go. Oh, beautiful line. Holy cow. That's been driving me nuts quite a bit. Did they charge in? Oh, shoot. I did not pay attention to that. What is Group 1 firing at? Let's see. Could you fire at them? Need my dragoons to charge into you guys. Of course, they can't go into square formation at the moment, which is unfortunate. What do I have you guys firing at? Can you guys fire at that? What on earth is Napoleon doing? Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Let's continue moving forward. Hopefully you guys can figure out what on earth you are doing. Quit showing your butt to the enemy. Nope, Napoleon. Okay. I'm terrible with cavalry. Alright, let's get these guys moved up. No. Alright, you guys move up. This hill is driving me nuts for formations. I need you guys... Can you guys, How do I want to go do this? Let's have them go charge over there. You guys move over here. I want you guys to shoot at them. And then let's see what we can do for forming something of a line. Our cavalry is going to go take out their artillery. These guys, I want them to form up over here, form up over here. This artillery might be... I don't want to see... No, they're just probably at a bad angle. Can you guys run? Where's the... I know it's R. I just don't know... Okay, I get it now. So, if it has the two, they're not running. Every time you touch it, it seems like they stop running. Alright, that's good. That's not really what I wanted to have happen. See what our artillery is doing. Can they... let's probably turn our artillery off now. So if we... can you actually not fire... Maybe just limber up. Get limber. That's every... Oh, goodness gracious, this map. Okay. Hopefully this is one of the only maps that does this. I find it hilarious that they're like, one of their intro battles to this game has probably the worst map they've ever created for this game. It's rather interesting that we did there. Oh, that's might be a problem. Okay. Let's charge in because what is that? F. F is melee? That's so counterintuitive. F should be fall back or something, not melee. Okay, keep shooting them. Artillery, I don't need you destroying everybody. We lost a gun. Probably counter battery fire. Oh, shoot. Can you guys disengage? And then go F, melee, charge in. This is so obnoxious, this hill. Okay, I need you guys to actually turn. And then you guys need to kill the general. They're retreating. Yep, keep attacking the general. Alright, you guys... Let's, Oh, wait. I hit the dragoons. That was not what I meant to do. Hopefully they're locked into this. Those are just landwehr, so we could probably charge into them. Let's grab these guys and just, yeah. Let's have you charge them. Artillery can't cause any friendly fire. So let's, watch our... Oh, the camera's so slow. Watch our beautiful dragoons charging in along with our revolutionary soldiers. Still trying to get used to the camera controls. Every Total War seems to be different, and then every game I play seems to be different, so it's always getting used to that stuff. Let's just have you guys continue chasing them down. Let's not cause any friendly fire, so you guys can just do that. You're not going to catch them, so just come back, and then we'll fast forward through this route. A close victory! I don't know how that was close at all. We'll look at the casualty screen. Maybe it was close. I don't think so. 451 lost, so nearly 25% of all of our soldiers. Not good, but they lost 891. We did outnumber them 2-1. I wonder who were the most casualties. Our dragoons took a fair chunk, and then one of the revolutionary, what are they called? I don't know what they're called. The French revolutionaries, I think is what they're called. they took a good chunk of casualties, because I think they're like a 360 main unit. And I think our Fusiliers might have also taken a good chunk of casualties, but not too bad. Can we actually see... Oh, there we go. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Fusiliers of the line, lost 96, Revolutionary Infantry 124. So yeah, not too bad, not too great, but they still have a couple units left. Supply post is one of our objectives. We'll try to build that. Gives us Grenadier of the Line and experience for all land units. Pretty awesome. So this is one of those battles where I'm not going to take the auto-resolve because we'll lose ridiculous amounts of men for 94 enemy, but I'm not going to show this battle because it's a waste of recording time. An absolute slaughter of a battle. If you guys absolutely want me to show these what I consider worthless battles, just mention it in the comments. If I get enough feedback, I will show it, but just for my own sanity, I feel like they're a waste of time. We lost 0 troops, they lost all 94. Basically, our cannons blasted them to pieces, and then our cavalry wrapped everything up afterwards. So as far as the Kingdom of Sardinia, we are going to lay siege to them. We're not going to attack. We're going to continue the siege there. They have all these militia units. If they ride out and attack us, that'll be perfect. We can probably win the battle just using superior tactics. I will be moving out these two and having them join up over there. This guy will just, you know, he'll be a dude that helps recruit. So what do I want here? Fusiliers of the line are 753. Revolutionary infantry costs 604. Militia 477. National Guard militia, and then even worse militia. Oof. I think... See, Napoleon can actually make good use of militia. That's interesting. He can recruit over there, but I think he has to sit still if he recruits that way. I think we would like a nice mix. I would like a single building to be built. What could it be? A barracks? Enables recruitment and replenishment of. Well, we can already recruit those, so I'm not entirely sure. Oh, is there something in addition to that I have to figure out? I think it's the... Oh. Well, that's what we're building. I think it's the chasseurs. Oh, and they'd be a little bit better, too. That's interesting. Okay, yeah. So that makes sense. But I think it's the chasseurs adding to it. That makes the most sense. And then some extra veterancy when they start up. So we have 1,500. We can't do the merchant house. I would like to recruit something. I could do like a Fusilier. A Fusilier would be nice. We could just pump out a bunch of revolutionary infantry, even though the Fusiliers are a lot better when it comes to accuracy and melee attack and melee defense, but the morale's the same. 150 less though, so we couldn't do 2 Fusiliers, but we could honestly do like revolutionary infantry plus 2 militia, National Guard, which is what we might do. Oh no, I don't think we can. 477 for math is really hard. Oh no, we couldn't. Nuts. Alright, we'll just do a Fusilier. Oh. I can't build another one. Well, yeah, that makes sense because we don't have the money to do so. And then a revolutionary infantry. Oh? No? Are there limits? I can't remember if there are limits. Darthmod, I thought there were limits for recruiting capacity units, but blah, blah, blah. I'll have to figure that out. As I said, I haven't played this in a really long time, so I'm definitely rusty. Definitely something I have to remember, so I believe that is the end of this turn, so let's go through the end turn. I saw a cheeky unit of the Kingdom of Sardinia trying to roll by. These guys rallied out, so we'll take this attack. It'll be a little bit difficult, but I think we can absolutely demolish them in this attack. We'll just play defensively, rally around our artillery, see if we can get cheeky against their artillery with our cavalry. Also blast their artillery. Ooh, this up here looks a little bit better for our artillery? Could try to get up in that forest there, but maybe over here would be better, or maybe right there. It's a little awkward of a position. Or artillery could go all the way back here. That might be the better position for the artillery. So I think we'll do that. We'll place our artillery here, and then we will position, revolutionary infantry on either side of it, and revolutionary infantry over here. Too bad if you go the opposite direction, it faces them the wrong way. I'm absolutely terrible at all of this stuff, though, so I need to get better at it, along with formations. Alright, so National Guard, you guys could be this flank out here. And then, who are you? Chasseurs? Oh, you'll be good in the trees over here. So, you guys can go skirmish mode, light infantry behavior. Yeah, and the trees over here would be fantastic for you. And then our chasseurs à cheval can go over here, and not Napoleon, the other dude, can sit over here. So let's start the battle. You need to be your own group, and then probably you guys need to be a group. That didn't seem to... They have to group with something? Oh, a single guy can't be a group? That's weird. Old games. Alright. What can our artillery hit their cavalry? We probably need to speed this up quite a bit. I wonder... We'll see if our artillery can do anything. Unfortunately, the beginning of this battle might be a little bit boring, so we're just going to speed things up. We are going to let them come to us, though. That is one of the plans. We need to shoot their dragoons, if possible. Looks like it's possible. They are on the opposite side of the hill. Was it the crest of the hill? But they should be rolling over any second now. Where's their artillery? So that's their artillery. So I really would like my guys, my chasseurs à cheval, to take out their artillery, but I have to be mindful of just getting overwhelmed. This seems a little suicidal by a lot of their stuff. I want their dragoons gone first, though. Now, I think I need to aim differently at these guys. I think that's one thing I've learned watching other people, is actually targeting the unit. Yeah, you need to target, like, in front of the unit. Is there... Are there generals... Is their general just charging forward? Yeah, need to target in front of the unit. Need to be wary of their... Oh yes, please sit still. That's amazing. Are you guys seriously charging in or what? No? I don't know. That seems really bad on their part. Yeah, need the cannons to bounce. We're not getting good bounce, probably because of how the terrain is. Their general's just standing in front of our National Guard and our Revolutionary Infantry. Seems really stupid on their part. Their artillery is starting to attack. I don't know, maybe we need to do something like that. Can we get a good volley off with them? That'd be fantastic. And then charge in over there. Can you guys form square? Oh, they just went into our chasseurs, so not good. I think that was a bunch of friendly fire from our chasseurs. Can we disengage out of there? Perfect. Alright. Chasseurs, you're doing good. I don't know what happened to their general. And then our chasseurs, they're now going on a mission. We need to take out their what do you call it? Their artillery. So their dragoons, why are our chasseurs just not wanting to do anything that I tell them to do? Can you guys target them? That was weird. Camera glitch. Okay, I don't know if this light... maybe... That's what I want. I want that turned off. Oh no, I don't want the artillery. Okay, artillery, now target them. Okay, now hopefully we can move out. Do you guys have... I don't want you in skirmish mode, so maybe that's one of the issues with you guys. Shouldn't be. Alright, artillery just needs to soften up these units. Let's target their line infantry as opposed to their militia. And then really need our guys to go into their artillery. Now their dragoons really... What are our chasseurs à cheval doing? Selected... Okay. Maybe that was what was going on. Hopefully... We outnumber them quite heavily, so I think we should be good. Our artillery... What is a... Yeah, let's start firing grape shot at them. I wonder, can we start refusing the flank just a little bit? And then bend this line just a little bit, and then have you guys move out like so. Are we done with them? Can we go take out their... Okay, looks like their cavalry's gone, so we just need to take out their artillery now. Okay, this grape shot should be devastating. You guys need to come around this flank. You guys are doing fine. Can you hit them? This is some devastating grape shot, canister shot, whatever you guys want to call it. Okay, you guys now need to go around like so. Have you guys annihilated their artillery? Looks like you have. So you guys need to come around over here. Are they going into melee? Looks like they're kind of going into melee. Do you have any abilities? Rally. Okay, that would have been... That's good to know. He's not really under attack. Don't listen to the advisor. Okay, if our cavalry can harass them, our chasseurs are doing well. Still getting used to these camera angles. I want to have a different angle, but I'll have to look into some camera angle stuff a little bit better. Like, I just want a more upward angle so I can look over the smoke. I'm used to being able to zoom out a little further too. Okay, so they've used all of their ammunitions. That's good to know. Let's pull them back a little. Let's move you guys forward. You guys can move forward too. And then need you all to move like so. This unit's just... I mean, they're just sitting right in front of 12-pound cannons, or 6-pound cannons. The enemy had 12 pounds. We have 6 pounds. Okay. can we... One of the problems with the very large units is the skirmishers. I've always felt they're a little bit wonky in Darthmod. I would love to move our cannons slightly, but it's not really going to work out. Okay, so can you guys... kind of waiting for a mass rout so our cavalry can charge on in. I don't know if it's going to happen though. Maybe if I just move them back a little. There's a unit out over there. I mean, they are starting to mass rout a little bit. Those guys have range? That's crazy. Well, I guess I'm used to like ultimate general ranges that are, in all honesty, fairly short. The camera angle is really getting to me. If you guys know some tricks for camera angles, I'll look into it between episodes, but I would definitely appreciate any advice you have. Those guys just got a nasty volley off on my Chasseurs à Cheval. Maybe I just need to move back with them. You guys pull back, refuse flank. All that smoke. I love the smoke of the Napoleonic battles. Okay, you guys are taking too many casualties, so just get out of there. That's really stupid on my part. The Chasseurs à Cheval are more like... What would you call them? Like skirmishing cavalry? What would they be called? I think skirmishing cavalry is a good way to describe them. Okay, these guys just don't want to take no for an answer, so we'll continue blatting them. Hopefully my terrible camera controls are not driving you guys insane, but I am, I would say I'm actually kind of struggling a little. Can we get a good grape shot down the line there? Because that would be amazing. Chasseurs doing great. I mean, these Austrians, they don't know what to do. Without their artillery, our artillery is just annihilating them. I wish one thing I need to do in Napoleon's armies is make sure I have, like, proper heavy cavalry. 68 of 120. So I can ride down breaking armies like this a lot better. I feel like we're probably just not... Our cavalry probably just isn't quite what I need it to be. I think these guys need to move. I can't see the line with all the smoke. That is crazy. So they're limbering up. Maybe this century they'll limber up. They're mass retreating though. Besides these guys. Alright, can we form... Nope, I want to form more like that. And then you guys can form probably somewhere over here. I don't think they're coming back, so that would have been the opportune moment to ride them down. That's my mistake. I'll try to get better at that. Alright. Blast these guys, because they're militia and they're refusing to run away. Lord Cornwallis would be disappointed. Wait, wrong, completely wrong era. Alright, so over there, stuff is happening. Oh, no. How do I... I'll have to figure out how to deselect units properly. Might need to just hit them with shell. And then see what we can do for writing down units. Let's just start writing them down. Hopefully we don't take too many casualties with our Chasseurs à Cheval. And then we need to figure out why these guys are not routing. Let's do something like that. Maybe get these guys all the way back over here. I know there's crossfire, so I do need to be careful with my Okay, maybe canister's better over here. And then these guys keep writing down these despicable Austrians. Oui. That's French for yes. I don't know. This will be an interesting campaign because I know absolutely nothing. Alright, we're going to write them down, but you guys don't need to see that. There we go, a decisive victory. So they lost nearly 2,000. We lost 418. Seeing as they had, what, 1,800 more men than us. Not too shabby, even though it was a lot of militia. We really didn't lose a lot. It was our chasseurs à cheval that kind of lost the most percentage-wise. Obviously our National Guard and then our Revolutionary Infantry took, you know, some casualties, but not too shabby if I do say so myself. I feel like playing Napoleon Total War is kind of like riding a bicycle. Just not too difficult to do. So we have to take Turin, which I believe that was a major siege, if I recall. And then if we do that, Piedmont Sardinia will become your protectorate. So that's interesting. Where's Turin? Turin is right there. So if we take Turin, then all of that becomes our protectorate. That's actually not too bad. Now I know that somebody snuck down this way. So we do have a couple troops in here, and here it is. We have the Fusiliers of the Line and the Revolutionary Infantry. It's not really an army, but I do remember something sneaky trying to come down that way. So I do need to keep that in mind. Now over here, well, they're badly beat up. So what can we do? We can move our troops into there. That bolsters that army quite substantially. Then we can move Napoleon up over here, and then we would have a very large force to take out. Why does it say that's their capital? A region capital. So it's not the nation's capital. Every region has its own little capital. Okay. But if we take Turin, then we don't have to worry about all of this other stuff. I wonder if that's the smart move. I imagine it is the smart move. Have them be our protectorate. I don't really know what the protectorate does. It's been quite a long time, and then we can go and take a lot of the Austrian areas. Hopefully, yeah, I think hopefully the Republic of Venice doesn't attack us. I could look at the diplomacy screen and see how different people grant duchy. Indifferent. Everybody's indifferent. Well, that's probably not the best thing. Anyways, let's fight this battle and see. We should be able to crush them. They have no artillery left. They just have a little bit of dragoons left. They have 2 line infantry, and then the rest is militia. Whereas we have Napoleon and his grand battery. We'll be building up probably like 4 cannons for Napoleon's army, and then a bunch of line infantry, and then some cavalry, and then we'll probably do something like, I don't know, 2-3 cannons for the other armies. But Napoleon will have the most artillery because that is, well, that's Napoleon's thing. I guess Napoleon is late to the battle as usual. Oh, well, never mind. Maybe not as usual. Shouldn't talk about our emperor that way, should I? What? He's coming from that direction? That's odd. Okay. Well, how do I feel about that? I don't really know. I have this guy over here, you know, doing his thing. Can you... yeah, something like that. Okay. Napoleon, you don't need to be that crazy, nor do you dragoons. Okay, so artillery in their rear is a rather interesting concept. They do basically just have a bunch of broken down militia. I love how, like, moving units have kick up the dust too. It's very Very cool. Not really sure about how these units are coming on, though. That's definitely something wasn't really prepared for. Feel like these dragoons could probably do a lot of damage. I don't even know if this artillery... Like, maybe they should just ride up over there and... Yeah, they came on at a weird angle. This infantry doesn't know what to do. Artillery just blasting away. So let's see, can we do something maybe more like that? And then how do we want to go about this? Oh, not working quite how I wanted. You know, go in the house. Why not? Okay, so those guys... Oh, that was a mistake on my part. Big mistake on my part. Got a bunch of my dragoons killed. Did not think that those guys were going to turn like that. Why didn't they get in the house? Okay, they're not really cooperating. You know, why don't you guys just do something like that? I don't know. This is such a bizarre battle because oh, and they still have range. Alright, just charge in. And then can you guys like get into battle? Can you guys run forward? Can you guys move up over here? Interesting. I don't know what's going on over here. Probably line up a little bit different over here. I'm not really sure how our cavalry are doing, but we will move our forces forward. Napoleon, move forward, grab our artillery. Okay, you guys... So did I, like, screw you? There we go. Like, I don't know what's going on, I'm just trying to... Okay, those guys, can we write them down? Can Napoleon write them down? Where's Napoleon? They recovered. Never mind. Are you guys... Would it work if you fire canister? Can you shoot them? You're on like a weird crest of the hill. This is a kind of a strange battle. I'll have to get used to... Who knows if I'll actually get used to it, but at least that's what I'm going to tell myself. I'll have to get used to how these maps look. They're kind of weird. It's also weird, you know, just that my my reinforcements came on at a odd angle. We'll just say an odd angle. Okay, you guys move up over there. Where's Napoleon? Over here. So what's going on? Can we move up? You guys are doing your thing. These guys, I don't know what the heck they're doing. They had dragoons, didn't they? Oh, they're all the way over there. Okay. So you guys go over there. And you guys... Oh my goodness. Okay. Something like that. And then, I don't know, move that artillery around. Have this infantry move up like that. Napoleon... Where are my dragons? Oh boy. Okay. I mean, that could work. Can you, like, ride them down? Essers a Cheval, go over here. And then... okay, that worked. Let's move these... move into the streets! I don't know how to get you guys to move a little bit better. Alright, you guys need to run down over here. Okay, those dragoons look like they're doing a decent job. All of this light infantry. Do I have you on run? Just run. R is the run button. That artillery, don't really know what I'm doing with you. Move you guys up, move you into town. And then what on earth is going on here? Shoot them. Here's the glorious AI of Napoleon Total War. It's... yeah, that looks pretty ugly. Okay, these dragoons are taking a beating though, and it's because these guys are shooting at them. Can I get out of here? Okay, that's good. You guys can't really form square, so just shoot the dragoons as they charge in. Ooh, perfect. Can you... yeah. Move up like that. It's interesting, anytime you give an order, you have to press the R button again to make sure they run. So that's something to keep in mind, that every time I have a running unit change... oh my goodness. Light infantry just don't work in the town, which is counterintuitive. They should work better in the town, but... alright. You guys need to run them down. Okay, everybody's retreating, so let's just make sure we run everybody down. You guys don't need to see this, but we'll just write them down. Okay, unfortunately OBS crashed at the end of that battle, so I couldn't show you that the game thought that that was a close victory when it was an absolute decisive victory. I think we lost 133 men, somewhere around there. We didn't lose very much. So we've taken over this region of the Kingdom of Sardinia. Their army broke and shattered up north over here. And that's about where we'll call it for today's episode. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this one. I think this will be a pretty fun campaign to play through. If you guys, as I said earlier, want to name some units, please comment down below on the YouTube video, or go join my Discord and there'll be a little forum unit suggestion tab under each of my games. So this one will be under Total War. And you guys can come up with some suggestions. So things would be like, I want these guys to be called, I don't know, Napoleon's Guard. And you just say like, unit name suggestion, Napoleon's Guard, unit type Grenadiers of the Line, or something like that. If you don't specify the type, as I said, I'll just backfill as necessary. But that'll be it for today's episode, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Please like, comment, subscribe, all of that YouTube jazz greatly helps out the channel. Check out the Discord link in the description below. And as always, guys, until next time.